What's up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here, and today we're going to take a look at Bandai Digivolving Spirits Warp Digivolving Dorumon into Alphamon. Without further ado, cue the intro! An animal-type Digimon and a natural carrier of the X antibody, Dorumon looks like a little weird beast with weird metallic device embedded on its forehead. That being an old-fashioned experimental interface, making it a rare prototype Digimon. Dorumon are naturally combative in nature and manifest unnatural strength from within. It's wise to steer clear from approaching wild Dorumon because they'll bark viciously and snap at you in order to rip off any loose bit of clothing or tear off any one of your limbs. This isn't a fast and hard rule though, because in the Digimon movie in Japan called X Evolution, this version of Dorumon is quite friendly in nature. Dorumon's attacks are dash metal, where it fires a coughed up iron ball from its mouth at the speed of a bullet, and metal cannon, where Dorumon regurgitates an even larger and more explosive iron sphere and launches it at the speed of a cannon. For articulation, Dorumon has a ball joint in each shoulder up here, and he's got weird legs, mainly because he is just supposed to sit flat. But if you need it, he does have a ball joint here, a hinge here, and a hinge here, and so you can use that as needed. So, ball joints right here at these little wings, and that is actually it. Not bad for this rookie. So, let's Warp Digivolve them, shall we? Alright, so first, I like to come around to the bat wings and bring them down like that. Bring them down like that. Then I like to come to this panel, unpeg it from this slat hole right here. And then, let's just get a better angle. Then you want to double hinge this around, like so. And just put this bat wing against it. Do that on this side too, like so. And then pull these toes away. Then you come to the head and you separate it like such. Bring it up. Like such, bring it up. And it just pegs into a peg here on either side. There's a peg with a peg hole, dedicated peg hole right here. So you got that. Then you want to pull forward the body, like so, and pegs here and here. We'll just peg into these slats right in here. Bring this all up. Accordion it on this double hinge up here. Then you want to separate the body a little and bring it out as much as you can. And then just rest the arms onto the belly. So you got it looking a lot like this now, forming a cape. Then you want to come to this big black chunk. I just moved the legs out of the way. Big black chunk. Then you want to take and pull it forward and then pull it out. And then on this hinge right here, no, this swivel back here, sorry, this swivel. You want to rotate it around 180. And then you want to straighten out these legs. And then come down to this area. Fold this all the way down. Shift it in on this hinge here. And it's got a hinge there where it will just peg right there. Sorry if that's not the clearest. And then you just bring, I'm pretty sure, just bring these back. I don't think they really do anything else. I'll figure that out later. It's been a hot minute since I have figured this guy out, so the instructions are good, but they were kind of hard to understand. So flip it on this hinge, rotate it around 180, and then as you're rotating this hinge here at this area, you want to just shift this one back. like so. Bring this around like that. Then you come to the tail. Let's bring the middle part down like such. Then you want to bring these, and you want all these black showing, but you want to also like unpeg them and accordion them, so like that, to create these weird panel things. So once again, unpeg each one of them. Then you double hinge it forward, like that. Then you come to the arm area, and then just move the shoulders out, like so. And then rotate at this hinge, clear back here, up, forming the actual chest, like so. Then just straighten out the arms, and then bring up on this hinge here, and using this hinge here, up, and just peg it into place so it's all in one area. Then just get the panels back in order, like so. And then just feed this tail. Pretty sure this tail doesn't do anything other than just... Hold on. Is there a swivel there? Pretty sure there's a swivel. So you just want to rotate this 180 and just get all these panels back to where they were. And then I think you want them rotated so that these angles are towards the top. Now if I could just figure out how I did that with the other one. There we go. Sorry, that was kind of messy. My bad. Then you want to take this and I believe figure out how to shift it all the way up. And then on this swivel back here, you want to rotate it like so. Tuck everything against the body. Get the hind feet out of the way for now. Like so. And yeah, like so. I'm trying to figure out why this won't. Oh, there we go. Tuck that down like that. Get these around the back panel cape thing. There we go. Get everything flush as possible. And yeah, you just tuck these back here. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, you fold them 180. And then what? I think they just actually just do go back here. So there is Alphamon. Just straighten everything out, and then I'll have to find the hand because it just popped out of place. So I'll be right back with you. Now that I've found the fist and put it back on, the fists are on a ball joint, so they do swivel and have a lot of play for wiggle waggle. He's got a swivel up here for his shoulder swivel. Got a elbow, like double elbow actually. And then that's just one thing. There's no other swivel. The shoulder pads can go up and down independently. These don't do really anything. Ball joint at the shoulder, and so it could go 360. These are on a hinge and a ball joint, so they have movement, and then they can layout or whatever that you want them to do. So you can do it like this if you want. Head is on a ball joint at the top of the neck. And then I think there's like a ball joint at the base of the neck too. So there's that. This panel can move forward and back slightly. Don't know what that serves, but no waist swivel because of the hinges and stuff to comprise them. But he does have a ball joint in his legs, in his hips, I should say. Double hinge at the knee. So this hinge folds back and then it folds down a little more. And then swivel, I think it's the same ball joint. No, these are not ball joints actually. No, these are universal hinges. So you got that. And the hips. Ankles can rotate, but you will have a bit of separation issue. And toes can go up and down. Well, the foot too can go up and down. No ankle articulation that much. Yeah, pretty much because it's really stiff. I am forcing it a bit, but it is on a ball joint. It's that rotational ball joint. So you do have that. And then this cape just really does nothing. It's just for where all the kibble goes. But the cape is accurate to the character design. So you have that. And now you have Alphamon. A mysterious silent enforcer for the digital life form known as King Drizzle, Alphamon pursues his master's wish to purify the digital world. For unknown reasons, in Digimon Tri, he is put in direct confrontation with Tai Kamiya's Digidestin team, easily stopping them from their mission at the time without an utterance of a single word. Even though Alphamon seldomly speaks, if at all, it is rumored that the names of his two most powerful attacks are the Divine Sword Grade Alpha, where he uses a blade made of pure light to instantly impale his opponents, and Digitalize of Soul, where he spreads out his wing units to deploy a magical circle that spread beyond the horizon in order to summon a monster from another dimension. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review of Dorumon that Warp Digivolves into Alphamon. I've been Nurdie J for Nurdie Boys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch you next time.